Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Catie Harris. I'm the owner and CEO of NursePreneurs, bringing to you the 10 steps in business to avoid overwhelm. In the last video, we helped you to identify your audience and asked you to join groups online where they can be found. Today, we're going to be digging in to understand what our audience complains about. Okay, yeah, I know that sounds negative, but I want you to look at complaints from here on out as the gold mine of information, because that's what it is. One of the reasons we picked an audience, the audience that we picked, is because we like them, and now we have to listen to their problems. So you really got to like them, okay? This is really hard to do with people you don't like working with. So I want you to spend a lot of time in these multiple different online groups that you've chosen. And your purpose is not to argue with or even to engage. It's simply to scroll through the group and take notes. What is your audience talking about? Make notes of these topics. What does your audience wish for? A massive asterisk next to anything that starts with I wish or I would like or something along those lines. What topic comes up over and over again? This is going to be your FAQs list, and it's perfect for writing blogs, doing posts, doing videos, and especially when you have no idea what to talk about or what to say. When you work this way, you never need to come up with content ever. You simply just go into the group and find what everybody's talking about. Once you find what everybody's talking about, then you write about it, or you write an answer to what everybody's talking about. You don't need to lead the conversation or even answer the questions. You just simply need to listen and regurgitate back to them what they're saying, because that's when they feel like they're being understood. Try and figure out who is who in this group as well. Who is the one person who answers questions a lot? You know, and what is their background? Are they someone you should know, get to know, need to know? Should you start a DM, like send a message to this person, start a relationship? Do you need to know this person in this group or persons? So for now, we want to invest time and energy into these groups because this is your research and it's where your business is going to come from. Now remember, not all problems that you get in these groups are going to be a business model or something that you can build a business from. The problem needs to have a few qualities, such as the problem needs to be something that people are really passionate about eliminating from their lives or solving in their lives. So I mean, it's like anybody, I have lots of problems in my life, but not all of them are worth solving or paying someone to solve for me. I mean, some problems are just a nuisance, and it's kind of like a doctoral project. There's lots of clinical problems to solve, but you need to find one that's clinically relevant to solve, or it just doesn't make a difference. You need a problem that'll make a difference in somebody's life. And if solving the problem won't change anything, then it's probably not worth solving. And this is extremely true in business where there's an exchange of money. If solving the problem provides no major benefit, then people may complain about it, but they're not going to spend any money on it. So you need to know the difference, and it can be very difficult to differentiate a problem that people will pay for versus people who won't pay for it. And the only way to know for sure is to test it out. Come up with something for free or offer something, offer to do something, provide some sort of resource. And if nobody responds to it, then you move on. If everybody's like, oh my gosh, give me more of this, then you're on to something. But just don't beat a dead horse. Simply look for a different angle or a different problem to solve. You want to spend a lot of quality time finding a problem in these online groups, because the problem will be your business model. So don't gloss over this step or jump too quickly to conclusions. What we want to do is have you do what you do best as a nurse and listen to what the group is saying. We're not offering solutions right now. Right now, we have to understand what it is that they want. And you need to be able to articulate what it is that they are trying to say, because it's not always going to be readily apparent, and they don't always know what they want. They might be fixated on one thing. And as Henry Ford said, if I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. And that's where your innovative and resourceful side comes into play. So we're listening, we're hearing, and then we're going to come up with something. But we're not thinking of solutions right now. We're only trying to understand the problem. If you do this step right and you take your time here, you will be successful. It's practically guaranteed.